Good morning. It is 6:30 on Thursday the 20th of November, and today I am, well, very spontaneously filming some clips this morning for my Vlogmas intro. It's been a bit of a stressful few days because I've had so many filming plans and so much content planned to be filmed and scheduled, and the weather has not been on my side. I'd actually planned to film these clips next week, and next week is forecast rain. This morning is kind of the only day of sunshine, the only day of sunshine that I'm available to film. So we're up early this morning. I am literally getting ready, looking outside, waiting for the morning sunshine. I did film some initial clips the other day and I am really regretting not using that morning to get the first clips of Vlogmas, but I thought I would give you a little behind the scenes and show you how I'm doing this, because I am probably a bit of an anomaly in the YouTube space, in the sense that I don't have a team of people to help me create things. I don't have a photographer or videographer or anything like that. Sometimes when I'm filming, my mum does help me, but my mum isn't available today, so it's just me and my tripod and Basil, and I'm going to hopefully create what is in my mind. I really wanted to create something fun that really reflects me. I'm so puffy right now, it's so early in the morning. But yeah, something really fun that reflects me and kind of shows like the preparations for Christmas a little bit, but in a bit of a fun, less serious way, but still gives all of the magic of Christmas. So today I'm filming some first initial clips. I've kind of split the intro video into two, so I've got some outside clips that I want to do and then some inside clips, and the inside clips, it doesn't matter if it's pouring with rain, so I can film those next week when I've got all the Christmas decorations up next week. I think that's one thing that potentially goes a little bit under the radar in terms of like content creation, is the scheduling and the planning. I have been wrapping my head around the logistics of all of this filming for weeks, and it sounds so silly, but it's one of those things where I need to have certain decorations up to film certain things, and trying to plan when I'm going to do all of these things is just honestly a job in itself. So I finally feel prepared and ready, so I'm just doing a little quick bit of makeup. I've literally just popped on some concealer, bronzer and blush, and that is all, just so I don't look super crazy in this beginning clip for the intro. And obviously when you're watching this, you would have already watched the intro, so this is past me, and hopefully future me is watching the intro and is pleased with it and all of my efforts have paid off. But I just thought it might be quite interesting for you guys to see a little bit of a behind the scenes of how I set things up, how I film things, especially if you're also a content creator or you really want to get into it. Don't feel discouraged by not having a whole team, because you really don't need it. I have always made use of the self-timer feature on my camera, remote controls and my tripod. There really is a lot that you can achieve from being a solo creator. So yes, I am just patiently waiting for the sunshine, and right now it is quite clear in the skies. There is a few clouds, but it's slowly brightening. Every minute that goes by it's getting brighter and brighter, and I think, judging off the other day, 6:45 now, and I think in the next 30-40 minutes it should be ready to start filming. So I just wanted to get myself ready, get my camera all set up, sort out my angles so that I can start straight away. Right, let's sort out the hair. It's also absolutely freezing this morning. I went outside to let Basil out and holy moly, it is cold. We've really had a drop in the temperature over this last week and it's freezing. So I think I'm gonna be cold. Wow. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is some serious curls. I actually curled my hair yesterday, and so last night I thought, oh, I want to kind of preserve the curls, so I'll put it in my heatless curler, and that has worked amazingly well. One good thing about this morning's filming is that I'm actually filming in my pajamas. So I've just put my Christmas pajamas on, my first time wearing them this year. They're very gorgeous, from H&M, and my dressing gown because it's so cold. And hopefully I'm going to try and get this content filmed this morning, and then crack on with a very busy day today. And actually the vlog that I'm filming today separately you would have already watched because it's Jack's birthday tomorrow. So my timeline is sort of all over the place, but I really wanted to film this for the first day, so I hope you don't mind. Anyway, I'll reconvene with you when I'm setting up my camera. The sun is slowly coming up. I'm not too fussed if it's not sunny, but I just didn't want it to be dark, raining and windy, because that doesn't really give Christmas vibes. If it was frosty like the other day, that would have been even better, but we're going to work with what we've got and hopefully it's going to turn out okay. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer till it's a bit brighter and then start filming. Oh my goodness, you cannot even write it. My spare memory card has just broken, so I've just panic ordered another one, which will hopefully arrive tonight. So I've got one memory card to work with. So we're filming this on my phone, but this is my camera setup. I've got a Canon 70D with an 18mm lens, which is just like my normal setup for filming anything like a little bit more fancy, or if I want to do things on double cameras. I've had this camera for absolute years. You can probably get way better ones on the market now, but I've had this for such a long time, and it still does the job. So I'm going to set this up in position and get to filming. Right, I haven't actually managed to film much of the behind the scenes clips of that section because my hands are like actual ice, but I've just filmed the little carrot bit that you would have seen, and I'm now just going to sit down in the office and edit what I've done so far. I always like to edit as I go because I feel like I can just see what it's looking like and what's going on, but oh my god, it's freezing, and I just really hope that I got the shots because my hands, they are so cold. Well, it's a few days later and it's time to start filming for the second part of my Vlogmas intro. I really wanted to share this with you. I have ordered some new tableware from Zara Home, and I don't really have Christmas specific tableware, and this year I really wanted to up my game. I think last year I got some napkins from Amazon and like just a really inexpensive table runner. Not the best quality, but I just got it super last minute so I could make the table look a little bit better. And this year, because we have so much hosting going on, I really wanted to get some nice tableware that I could have in my collection for a very long time. So I was browsing on Zara Home and they have some beautiful pieces. So I thought I would show you what I got. I've kind of done this in two different sets. So firstly, I got this tablecloth, which I absolutely love. It's such a beautiful pattern and I love this dark burgundy colour. I also think this could work really nicely for autumn as well. It doesn't feel too festive. Love the colour, and actually, I'm just thinking, yes, the napkins I got from Amazon last year match this perfectly, so I'm really pleased about that. I was hoping they would. So I've got kind of like a dark burgundy set, and then I also got these napkins from Zara Home. They come in a set of 2 linen coloured cotton napkins with a little cute border, little sprig of holly on there. I think they're the same. Oh no, two different types of leaves. We've got these ones and then these ones, and they come in a set of 2, so I just got 2 packets of these, so I've got 4. And if we're hosting for, well, one day we're hosting for 6, the other day we're hosting for 8, so I will probably utilize these burgundy ones and kind of mix and match, which I think looks really nice on the table. I really like mixing and matching the napkins. So that's one set, and then the other set is my proper Christmas tableware. So this tablecloth is a really Christmassy, bright red, kind of pillar box red, tartan check with cream and dark green. It's got a really lovely edge to it as well, and it's such a nice material. It's quite kind of canvassy cotton, so it feels quite textured. And then to go with that, I picked up these napkins. Again, I got 2 sets, and they come in a set of 2. I probably will order 2 more of these, because I actually thought that I did order 2 more and I forgot. So I need 8 altogether, because I need these for Christmas. So that's exciting. So anyway, I thought I would show you that, because right now I am in prep mode this morning to get the house looking beautiful, and getting all of my little scenes set up ready for filming. So I've kind of written a list of all of the little shots that I want to get for the Vlogmas intro. And as I said the other day, I want it to just be a real reflection of the things that I do at Christmas time. So writing the Christmas cards, putting logs on the fire, hosting, that is a huge part of Christmas for me. So setting the table, getting dressed up, just all of those little moments throughout the Christmas period. So I'm going to start with a table, and obviously I'm going to start with the table and get this laid. I'm obviously starting with the full Christmas shebang. So I think we're going to go for the bright red. So I'm going to set the table with this, the tablecloth, the napkins, and then I think I will get out some of the bits that I got from Newport Home as well. Okay, I need to cut the tags off, but I'll do that in a minute. The tablecloth is on, it's feeling festive. I have then got some really lovely little bits and bobs here. So I've got obviously the napkins that I showed you, which just match perfectly. I love the little scalloped edge. And then I actually picked up these napkin rings just to kind of add a little bit of variation. I have got those gorgeous walnut rattan ones as well. But how sweet are these? Kind of like an antique brass bronze nutcracker. And I think these are so sweet. So I'm going to put these on, the napkin rings. And I chose the dark bronze because I thought it matched the chargers really nicely. And then we've got the chargers and the Christmas plates. So I'm going to set this all up, make it look really festive, and basically practice setting the table for all of the Christmassy things coming up in December. This is looking so sweet. Right, we need some cutlery. I'm going to use these Okay, here is the finished table. So I've got the charger plates and the little Christmas plates from Newport Home, the red napkins, the nutcracker, my new fancy steak knives, the lovely tablecloth, and then I've just added wine glasses and a couple of pillar candles so that I can light those. Obviously, when I'm actually hosting, this will probably look better and more refined, and I might even have like some flowers through the middle or something, but for now I think this works really nicely and just gives the vibe in the dining room so well. So when the candles are lit, I think this is going to look really good. Just super sparkly, really cozy, really festive. That is the vibes that I wanted. Right, I'm filming 2 different scenes. I've just filmed a couple of clips just as like a little practice run, and actually I think they're okay, so I'm gonna go with them. I filmed the first scene in here, which is lighting the candles, and well, the second scene, and then the other scene I've just filmed is in the office. I wanted to film a little like Christmas card setup, so I filmed like a little Christmas card scene. I've got some ribbon, some wrapping paper, just to kind of set the scene of like the Christmas errands before it goes into the big crescendo of the evening. So this is my first little transition into the inside bit, and I just also added the crackers to the table as well, just to finish that. So I'm going to show you how I edit this together, because I like to do it in bits. So I'm using iMovie to edit, and I will kind of cut the clips together and see how it works with the sound. So I've got a few overlaying sounds, and I just cut the music so that it's the perfect amount of time. And sometimes some tracks are really, really long, and I like to kind of shorten them. So I've been kind of placing the right point in the music so that it blends together well. So these are the clips that I have just filmed, the little card writing that you would have seen, and then going into the table. And then this is where I think it's going to be a bit tricky on my own, because I need to try and do a big transition. So the music sounds like this. And that is where, that big crescendo point is where I need a transition from pajamas and daytime to the evening red dress, where it's a little bit more glam. And then I've got a couple of scenes that I want to do in this section. So I will be doing like lighting the fire, pouring some champagne, and I'll be in my red dress. So I need to try and think of a way that I can transition this smoothly on my own. I mean, it's easier when you've got someone with you, because you can kind of move the camera to follow you, and it can go to like a blank space, and then it can come out again to another space. On your own, it's really difficult to do that, because you can't move the camera and be in the camera at the same time. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to transition this. So basically it's 10 o'clock, and I don't need to film these clips until much later in the day, once it's a bit dusky and dark. So I'm going to play around for a little bit and see how I can come up with some transitions, how I can do this, and then later today I can just get on with filming it. I've got some other bits that I need to do today. So yeah, that is basically the process. I hope you found it a bit interesting seeing, but we can reconvene when it's time to film the next bit. Was that in your mouth? Right, the intro is done. It's edited, it's uploading. I think I'm happy with it. I've sent it to my mum and Nadia and Jack's sister, and I will show Jack when he's home. I've also sent it to my manager, Charlotte. Everybody loves it, so fingers crossed. It's okay. You guys will have already watched it probably loads of times by now, so I really hope you liked it. But anyway, I need to get this makeup off my face. I did just put the pajamas back on quickly to sit and edit. I didn't really want to sit in a red dress at 5 p.m. And I'm running a nice hot bath. I've got bubbles in there. I'm drinking the prop of champagne because I'm not going to let it go to waste. And I'm going to soak in the bath for the next half an hour and probably watch a documentary on Channel 4 YouTube, because it's my absolute favourite thing. But I thought I would share this with you. This is a brand new product from Origins. It's the Youthtopia Apple Butter Cleansing Balm, and this arrived at the perfect time because my cleansing balm ran out, and I love trying new cleansing balms. I would say it's like one of the products that I love to switch up quite regularly, and this is amazing. I used it for the first time last night and absolutely loved it. It doesn't make your eyes sting at all, which I sometimes find cleansing balms really do that. So I'm gonna be lazy and do this in the bath. I know you probably shouldn't. It's not great for your skin, but I'm absolutely freezing cold. I've just put the heating on. So I'm gonna have a nice hot bath and then cook some dinner. I've actually got a really good dinner for us tonight. It's one of our favorites. Vegetable spring rolls and chicken satay with sticky rice. The best. I also harvested some broccoli earlier on this morning for dinner, so I am desperate to eat that. I cannot wait to get that in my tummy. So yeah, this is gonna be me for the next half an hour or so. Literally my favorite dinner of all time. Chicken satay, sticky rice, edamame, and broccoli from the garden. You cannot beat this, it is the best. Also, if you're wondering, to make my satay sauce, all I use is 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce and 2 of soy sauce. Mix it all together. Use the water when you've boiled the vegetables to add to the sauce to make it a little bit runny. Roast some chicken, shred it, add it in. It's absolutely delicious. So good. And then I just topped this with some coriander shoots and some spring onion. Delicious.